Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to learn how we can create intro for our React project. In here, as you guys can see, I have created this one. When you click here, it will open the intro for your project and explain what each part of your project does. For example, in here it's written view your notification from here. When the user click next, it will jump to another part and explain what does this button do. Same goes for others until as much as you want. You can add intro inside this dialog. When the dialog finishes, you will get back button and last button. When you click the last button, it is get close, and whenever the user comes back to the component, it's gone. It will not show again because it will save to the user local storage. So let's see how we can build this. So we need to install React Joyride in our React project to use this intro. So you guys have to copy this and install it using this command npm React Joyride. I'm not going to install because I already have installed it. So let's go to our React project source page. In here I will create a new page with the name of joyride.jsx, and in here I will create my React function. So let's change it also to the Joyride demo. Now let's create an h1 tag inside here to display our welcome message in here. So let's type welcome to the React Joyride demo. Then after that, let's create a div with a class name of card. Then inside this I will create another div with a class name of card body and one more for row. Now inside my row I will create my cards. So let's type in here, create a div with a class name of call made for. Actually, let's give him a margin bottom of 5 also. Then inside here, let's create our first div with a class name of card, and let's give him an ID also. So let's add ID in here, ID of card 1. Now let's add a text for this also. So let's type card 1. Now let's copy it some more times so we can have something to display. So let's copy, paste, and change it to this one also, 2. Okay, our cards are ready. Let's go to our project. Yeah, as you guys can see, they have been created. Now let's go and add our Joyride in here to display the intros. So let's open our VS Code and add the close our last closing div tag. In here I will add it. So first, before adding it, we have to import it. So let's type import Joyride from React Joyride. Then let's go at the end in here. Let's type Joyride, and it's a self-closing tag. So to run this, we also need steps to display which component to show and which message to display. For that we need a steps. So in here I will create a new prop. So steps is equal to steps. Now let's go and create our this steps object and add our IDs and the message that we want to display. So let's copy this, and before the return, let's create our object in here. So let's type const steps is equal to array, and inside this array we are going to add our elements that we want to display. For example, in here, let's go to here. Okay, let's save this. Now let's go back. In here I want to show a message for my notification. So I have to copy the ID of this. So let's copy the ID in here, and in here let's type target colon and the ID of the element that I want. Then after that, the content that I want to display, the message. So for example, in here let's type view your notifications from here. Now let's save this. Let's go. Now, as you guys can see, I got a beacon in here. When I click on this, I get my message, view your notifications in here. So let's add for all of them, also for my button and for my card. So I will add them fast. So let's copy this. Okay, so I have added for all my cards and my button in here an object. I set the target to the ID of them, and I wrote my message that I want for my cards and for my notification for everything. So let's save this. Let's go back here and let's click refresh. Now click here, I got my message. Close. Now click here, I got my message. We can do also click here, we get our message. But the problem is that there is no next button, only back and close button. So I don't want, I want it to continuously show this one, then show this one, then this one continuously. So let's go back to here and let's scroll down to our Joyride. Let's add another prop in here by the name of continues and set this to true. Now let's go back, let's refresh. Now click here. Okay, as you guys can see, I got my next button. Now it's showing all of them, next, 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 and last. But the problem in here is when the user re-renders or reopened, it shows again. This I also don't want it. I want it to show it only one time. Then the rest of the time that the user used this, it should not display. So let's go and let's fix this one also. So let's scroll at the top, and in here let's create a new variable with the name of is Joyride active and set is Joyride active is, and by default let's set it to false. So let's use state. So let's say use state, and by default it should be false. And don't forget to add the use state in the top and the import as well. Then let's scroll down. In here let's create a use effect to check if it's already complete or not. So let's type use effect, also import this one also in the top. Then inside our use effect, let's create an arrow function and type inside our arrow function const store completed is equal to local storage dot get item, and let's give him a key of Joyride completed. Now in here we will check if the tour has already been completed or started in the local storage. So let's type if not tour completed. So if it's not completed, then we will start our Joyrider. So let's type set is Joyrider active to true. So let's type true in here. Now we also have to create a callback function for our Joyrider. So in here I will create that one also. Let's add an empty string in empty array in here, attach it with empty array here. Now in here let's type const handle Joyride callback, and let's set it to arrow function and pass data as the parameter. Then inside here let's create a const of status and set it to data. Then let's check if the tour is finished or escaped. So let's type if status is equal to finished or status is equal to escape. In that case, we will create a key in the local storage and set it to true. So let's type here local storage dot set item joyride completed and set it to true. And also let's set is joyrider active to false. Now let's scroll down until our joyrider component in here. Let's warp it in is joyride active, and then let's move it from here, paste it here. Now let's add our callback function here. We have a prop with the name of callback and set it to handle joyride callback functions. So that's it. Now let's go back to our browser. Let's refresh in here. Let's click the beacon. Let's click next, 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 next again. Now let's click the last button. So it's done. Now let's refresh. As you guys can see, it is not being displayed. And if I click inspect and application, then inside my local storage in here, a new key has been created with the joyride completed. So if I delete this one and refresh again, it has been displayed in here. So this is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and like it. If you have any questions, write it down in the comment. See you guys in the next video, and don't forget to press the subscribe and like button.